Good evening, everyone. My name is Tori Pate,
And I'm Chris Regan.
and local news reporter Jake Sacker has flown all the way to East Hanover, New Jersey to talk to us about the main causes of debt.
We'll now go live to Jake Sacker at Hanover Park.
Thank you, Chris. I'm here live at Hanover Park High School to talk to all you out there about the national debt. Many people know that we have a national debt. However, most people don't know how we acquired the national debt. I'm here to tell you how this happened. The main causes for our national debt are the healthcare programs, the Social Security program, the defense budget expense, and other lucrative expenses that lead up over time to a major national debt. All of these expenses are harmful to our society and need to put a stop, or else we are going to increase our debt and exacerbate the problem. I'm Jake Sacker at Hanover Park High School. Thank you, Tori. Back to you.
Thank you, Jake, for those interesting facts. We'll be back with Jake later in the program to talk about what America is spending its money on.
But first, we have our senior correspondent, Justin Boris, to talk to us about how we're paying off our national debt, reporting live from New York City. Justin?
Thank you, Tori. The United States is coming up with more ways to pay off our national debt. One of the most well-known ways to pay off our debt is to raise taxes, which leads to more income for the government. The government currently spends 6% of the federal budget to pay off the interest of the national debt. They put a down payment of $25 billion on it. Presidential candidates are currently coming up with a new way to pay off the debt. I'm Justin Boris. Back to you, Tori.
When we come back, we will see a live press conference from the President of the United States.
See you after the break.
Over the past few decades, our country has created a national debt that has caused several problems for our nation. One way we can fix this problem is by donating money to the national budget. Instead of complaining about how bad our country is and America is perpetually decreasing, why don't you try and make a difference? Make a difference to this country and help America. If you would like to help, call 555-2020. That's 555-2020. Call now.
Welcome back. Before the break, we promised you an inside look at the president's speech. Now we have cameras at the White House with the president and
Thank you. Settle down. My fellow Americans, the United States of America is a major national debt which is creating an epidemic for this country. I have a proposition to get us back on track. One way we can remediate this issue is to raise our taxes. Even though this probably isn't the most suitable scenario that most of you would like, it is what has to be done in order to keep our country from plummeting. We need to decrease the entitlement spending, which includes Social Security, Medicare, etc. This will create numerous openings for our country to retrieve money that has been lost due to all the unfortunate situations that involved lucrative actions. We are trying to nurture our economy, and these procedures are paramount for living up to these expectations. The next time I talk to you again, America, we will be out of this national debt. I promise you.
So optimistic.
he sure is.
All right, now we're going to report live in Seattle, Washington with Jake Sacker. Jake?
Thank you, Tori. Good to see you again. As you mentioned, I am here live in Seattle, Washington. I am here to talk to you about what America is spending the most money on. Now, before we do that, I need to break down the basics for you. There are two types of spending: mandatory spending and discretionary spending. Mandatory spending is money that you can spend on yourself without getting any permission whatsoever. Discretionary spending is spending money on anything, but you need approval by the Congress first. Now, the top resources that America is spending the most money on for mandatory spending is Social Security, Medicare and healthcare, and food and agriculture, in that order. Now, for discretionary spending, the top resources that America is spending the most money on is military, education, and housing, in that order. Now, if you put together the top two contenders for each category, it's military and Social Security. If we can cut back the spending for each of those categories, we will save a surmountable amount of money, and we will be able to cut off our debt. I'm Jake Sacker.
Thank you, Jake. Very useful.
We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Are you tired of living in a country that can't even support themselves? Then come down to Toys R Us and get yourself a Build-A-City. Build-A-City is the newest and latest development where you can build your own city and run the town yourself. But wait, there's more. Buy one Build-A-City now and get one free. That's right, free. Only $19.99 plus shipping and handling. If you would like to purchase a Build-A-City, just call 555-6170. That's 555-6170. Call now. Welcome back, New Jersey.
We hope that after watching our program, you've gained enough knowledge to help out America.
Well, that wraps up CBS News. I'm Tori Pate.
I'm Chris Regan.
I'm Jake Sackert.
I'm Justin Boris.
And I'm President Acumano. Good night, New Jersey.
Now, the top resources for mandatory spending are, she's gonna walk.
I ruined you.